Hey bro, how are you?
Very well, thanks, Bob.
Tired?
Extremely, but pleasantly tired.
So at the practice, because you're a UDC,
Yep.
we had to do 2 quarter days, right?
Exactly that, yeah.
So we've done 2 little half days, and I think 24 have gone ahead.
Exactly that. Couldn't be happier.
So if we did 2 full days, we're talking about almost 45 people
Around about.
if it was done properly, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So when I met you a year ago, I give you a butt whooping, right?
You did.
Because I said you were someone who was successful of 100% doing all the work themselves. How effective were you at delegating?
How effective was I? I was quite territorial, to be honest. I was taking everything upon my own shoulders. And yeah, that's my current situation back then, yeah.
So the fear of this event
Yeah,
was I took at least 2/3 of everything away from you, right?
probably more than that.
Because we now had to upskill your team.
Exactly.
So right, this morning, what happened
Wow.
when you saw your trainee nurse come up to me and you?
Exactly.
What happened?
So basically, our trainee nurse, one of the youngest members of the team, we were all setting up for the first patient. First patient came up to the door. Bavin and I were having a little chit chat. She herself, off of her own accord, guys, I'm being honest when I say this, went downstairs and said, "Don't worry, guys, I got this." She went into the room. She did all the scanning herself. She took all the photos herself and initiated the consultation herself. I couldn't be any more prouder. And remember, guys, I'm just an associate, but Bhavin has totally empowered all of our team members. It's like saying the analogy, if you have a hungry man, give them a fishing rod to fish, not the actual fish itself. Teach them how to fend for themselves. And that's what Align Alchemy and Bhavin has done for us. I couldn't be happier.
And then afterwards, we actually were sneakily listening to her.
Exactly. That was such a proud moment. I could not even explain that.
So you're used to people coming in because of you and your brand, your values, and what you represent, right?
Exactly, yeah.
For the first time, we've had people who don't know who Dr. Chet is.
Not at all.
Were you surprised at how easy it was to get most of them to go ahead?
Surprised, pleasantly surprised. I think what really helped was the nurturing beforehand. The open day itself was successful. What Bav told us that if you get all your team on board, and you create a vibe, and if you have good preparation weeks in advance, he laid the workflow down so simply for us to follow that I'm so confident that Bavin was here today, but we can do this event again and again successfully of our own accord. And I think that was the main thing about today. It wasn't about myself, it was about the whole team and working together.
So on this workflow, because then we upped it, right?
Definitely.
We got the spreadsheet sorted out.
Yeah.
So what impact is it going to have on you knowing your team are now trained to manage the admin, the follow-up, all of that?
Definitely. So the journey doesn't just stop today. He's given us all the instruments of the aftercare to take things forward, to chase up our patients. It just makes the whole customer service, the patient journey, a lot more slicker, ensuring that this isn't the be-all and end-all. We get more return customers, we get good reviews. I think I couldn't be more happier.
So one of the things that I was most proud of is there were at least 7 people who said this was the best experience they ever had.
Yeah, I was so happy, happy.
We've had people go to top orthodontic practices. Some will quote £7,000-8,000, and this blew them away.
Yeah, I just want to quickly add there as well, guys. Obviously, when you do bring something to the table, you don't have to just be a private practice. You don't just have to be a practice principal. I'm an associate in virtually 100% NHS practice. But Bavin's come here today with his team, and just look at this practice right now. We have jazzed it all up. So even if you are in a similar position to where I am, you can do it. The strength and power of an associate is extremely strong, and I think Align Alchemy especially has allowed me to unleash and unlock that, and this is just the beginning. I'm so excited for our future journey together, Bav.
So are you confident it'll be easy to do 200 units a year on a strategy of hitting promo days with a slick workflow?
Yeah.
And using that workflow to keep upskilling and uptraining the team, so in between we keep smashing it?
Why not? I mean, the numbers speak for itself. We had 2 half days on our first Invisalign open day. We took well over 20-25 cases. If we do the math correctly and have full days in place over periodically in a year, on top of our organic Invisalign cases that we have, I don't see why there wouldn't be a reason why we reach that number.
Excited and proud to see you grow, bro.
Thank you ever so much, Bav. It's all about the team.